What is going on, everyone? Mr. Nadfafi here, coming at you with yet another foreign battle. In this video we're going to be talking about two very strong Muay Thai warriors and compare both their skills and abilities to see who's going to come out victorious in a devastation battle. At this point, if you guys followed my foreign battles, you must already know that I am a huge fan of Muay Thai warriors. A reason why I made the video about Buakaw versus Tonya. A video that received tons of views, for which I am so grateful. But the video did get blocked in 7 countries, which are Bangladesh, Bhutan, India, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan and Sri Lanka. I find it very unfortunate because I had to miss on the opinion of the people in those countries. Hopefully this video won't get blocked somehow. Let me tell you something about that battle first, before heading for the actual battle this video is all about. From what we already know, Tonya is a famous actor, known for the movies Ong Bak or On of the Dragon, the movie in which he somehow finds ways of facing 50 men that have devoted their lives to protecting the people who pays them. Tonya annihilated those men with only his kicks and fists and knees after being stabbed. We're talking about something not only closest to impossible, but we're also talking about something that would destroy your lungs, because you'd need to have an endurance and durability without limits to go through a battle with only your body as a weapon, after being stabbed. I repeat, after being stabbed. Tonya is the only one that has been able of pulling that off, and I believe in the movie, meaning that Tonya is already a very impressive being with a fighting prowess beyond your imagination. I compared his skills to the one of Buakaw, and Buakaw, let me tell you this, the man is yet another overpowered character with kicks as strong as a metal pole. Seriously, this man hits very hard, so hard that one of his kicks might probably make your soul want to leave your body. Every time I watch television and see Buakaw fight, I am scared for the safety of the one he's going to face. And at one time, and I'm telling you a real story, Buakaw gave a kick to someone I saw on television and I was the one bleeding, meaning that Buakaw's skills even surpasses space-time. So in that particular video I compared both fighters, and you're going to be surprised who the people thought would defeat the other. Here's a print screen of the results, and to my surprise, in the 8,000 views, close to the 9,000, no one even dared to leave a comment, probably out of fear to either being destroyed by Buakaw or Tonya. And I respect that, I really respect that, because I myself have no clear answer to give you. I don't know who's going to win between Buakaw or Tonya. In this video we have yet another challenger for Buakaw. We're talking about Saenchai Sorkingsta, another professional Muay Thai warrior. A warrior that won the Lumpini Championship title, which is widely considered the most prestigious title in Muay Thai. He won the championship in 4 different weight divisions, while mostly fighting larger opponents. My personal opinion, people always like to brag when it comes to the height advantages. People nowadays, thanks to social media I guess, have these certain height complexities, claiming that the bigger you are, the stronger you'd be. And yes, at some point, they may be right. Being bigger might give a warrior more chances of winning. It turns out that Saenchai doesn't even care about those claims. These pseudo-laws of size matters are destroyed by Saenchai's acrobatic fighting style. This warrior outsmarted bigger opponents that probably had more brute strength due to the fact that they are indeed bigger. But Saenchai defeated them by simply being more tactical, by being unpredictable, by being Saenchai. I've seen many of his battles and his highlight moments. At some point it even felt as if he had no struggles whatsoever, always being and staying composed, making little jokes but never letting his guard down. The warrior loves fighting and simply shows it, but pay attention, without necessarily humiliating. He is seen taunting his opponents, and a taunt, well, it might of course be seen as some form of humiliation, but he's only doing it to provoke his opponents and destabilize their mental game. And by the way, taunting is one thing, but taunting and having the strength to back it up, that's another thing. If you guys ever played Tekken, Yoshimitsu has also a similar way of fighting. Not the biggest fighter and not the hardest hitter of the cast, but his strength heavily relies on how he's able of controlling the battle on a mental level. He is a character that can truly confuse opponents into making mistakes, making him the primary rule breaker of the game. Saenchai, with his taunts, has been able of controlling the fight to a point that you can't even imagine, making every second seem like hours and hours, a long-lasting, never-ending battle. That's how it feels when facing Saenchai. Thanks to his unique flexibility, it is hard to predict when he's going to kick you. When he raises his thigh for a round kick, you might be confused because he might make you believe that he'd go for your head while he goes for your leg. He has augmented reflexes to avoid incoming attacks, just like a Marvel character. And what I find to be most impressive, Saenchai might try and hit you and miss, still he's going to have his eyes fixed on you. He is always watching your every movement, meaning that you'd find it more than the challenge of finding an opening to counter-strike him. So my question is, who will come out stronger in a battle when we put Saenchai in front of Buakaw? Will Saenchai's unorthodox way of fighting give him an advantage over Buakaw? As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I already covered Buakaw when I compared him to Tony Ya. That's why I will be brief in explaining his way of fighting from what I've been able of observing. This man really fights the opposite way as Saenchai. He doesn't rely on flashy moves or ways of distracting the opponent. No, he has a way of approaching the opponent, like a jaguar would when it finds a prey. A jaguar moves silently, waiting for the precise moment to strike. Buakaw does the same. Many times when I saw him fighting, the opponent somehow ended up either in the corner or at the ropes. They are most of the time cornered because of Buakaw's way of approaching the opponent. And everyone knows that you'd be at a very disadvantageous position when your back is facing the ropes or the corner. You'd have no ways of evading attacks. It would leave you in a sort of guessing 50-50 position in which you try to predict how the opponent would attack you, and at every failed guess you'd feel one of his vicious kicks or punches or elbows. Guessing while being in a corner is very dangerous, so you have to get out at the one moment you find the opportunity. Not to forget, being cornered will also make you vulnerable for combinations. And speaking about combinations, what I noticed in Buakaw's fights, when he hits the opponent, usually he follows with those dangerous and quick combinations. Jabs to kick to kick to jab, clinches, knees. Being cornered would only make you vulnerable to his combinations. Blocking Buakaw is already dangerous, but try guessing your way out of it. That would be ill-advised. While Saenchai destabilizes the fight with his unorthodox fighting style, Buakaw does the same, but only when one of his attacks connects. You'd try and back off, and trying to back off is perhaps the moment where you are most vulnerable in Buakaw's eyes. Receiving a kick on your leg while you're trying to put some space between you and the opponent might make you lose your balance. You lose your balance, you lose sight of the battle. The opponent, Buakaw, will use that as a very good opportunity to strike. Who will come out stronger, Saenchai or Buakaw? I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. In case you want to see more videos like this here where I compare different fighters or different heroes, go to the Forum Battle playlist. You'll find all the videos there. I even have the same video in that playlist where I compare Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, Jet Li and Donnie Yen to each other. Or even another video about all the Bruce Lee copies. On top of that, I talk about life, love, movies, Digimon, Dragon Ball and more. Every video is in a playlist, that way it's easier for you to catch up on all the videos.